from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, fellas, listen up. 32 stinger.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long. Out.
Looking to pass. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
All right.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
20 TX. Step. Hey. Watson, Oscar. Out.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Go ahead.
They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey! 20, TX. Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Get set. 21G, 21G. Hey. Out.
Tua to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. Have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Here we go.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Fields. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Here we go.
2nd down and a yard.
Go.
Play action. It's Fields. Got his man. It's Warren. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Here we go, son. Press, watch right. Sit high.
Off play action. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. It's Warren. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Ken. Go. Hey, Ken. Right.
To throw is Fields. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Harris running straight ahead. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, son.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Watch right. Extend. Sit high.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Solo left Zion. Ready, set.
Here's Tua. Short throw to Smith. Finding room at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Let's go. Turbo 1, high. 21, TN. Set.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve.
44.
Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Up the middle, Achane. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Go ahead.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Hey, stand. Up, let's go. Easy.
One play action. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Number 2. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to work his way down to the 16. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Go ahead.
Now 2nd and 3.
Turbo 1. Out.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
All right. long.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Achane. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. 2 and now, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Monday. Ready.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
Go. 11. Go.
Fields now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Go straight. Hey, Ken. Go. Hey, Ken.
Fields throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
shoot. Right.
Now Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 10.
Whoa. Hey. Out.
Now Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Get set. 20 TX. Ready, set.
Tua, a final shot before half. They're going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And they'll give this to Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. G, 21G.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Smith. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Back to throw. Fields. That's down the field for Jefferson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Van Jefferson. 41 yards. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
21G.
Achane gets it from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge. 36 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. So another touchdown there. And even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Rolling to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go. No mas, no mas. Chimps turn. Sit high.
Play action. It's Fields. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Monday. Angel. Mayday. Right.
They snap it to Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. In motion, Hill. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Turbo one, high.
In motion, Hill.
Ready,
They'll run it. HN with it. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Hey, turbo one.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the... And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On play action, here's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
32 stinger. Whoa! Hey!
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hey, going out right here. All right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Off play action. Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. To throw is Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, some strong running. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, that one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They're right here. Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter. Up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion. But, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook. And they still want to run it efficiently.
In motion, Hill. They'll get it forward to him on a touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Here's Tua. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hill going to go in motion right. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
11.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. He finds Austin complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Going quickly out to the right side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
20, TX.
Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Solo left, Zion. $21G.
Now Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Angel. Mark right. Extend. Good night.
Now Fields. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Here we go. EQ. You got a, hey, Jan. Right.
Here's Fields. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go. Easy. No mas. Chips left. West right sit. Tonight.
Throwing again is Fields. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Escapes, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance, and by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Dolphins are winners here as we
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Let's go. Turbo one, high. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, 21 TA. Connor, long.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Guys, I'm lit. Yellow. Yellow, yellow. 15.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but, man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's 2. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out 2. Watson, Oscar. Whoa.
Tua to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up. First and goal.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's Achane. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Hill brought in motion. One more time, it's Achane. He slams it in there, and he is in. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Whoa. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because It doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs get back in it. It is 21-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Hey, 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 hey. 20, TX. Solo left Zion. Hut.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Tua going to give it to Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back south. Second and 11.
Hey, get set. Turbo 1, high. Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long. Get on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards.
How impressive was this, Mike? I mean, every week, yes, we see running backs used in the passing game. Check down, screens out of the backfield, typically underneath short throws that allow them to then run after the catch. But for him to not only generate separation downfield, but then trap it.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Attack!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Hill brought in motion.
Out.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's safe. Go ahead. Step. Hey. Ready, set.
Throwing is Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Second down and 8.
Trip. Watson, Oscar. Long. Hey. 20, TX. Oh,
Now it's Tua. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but He was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Go ahead. 21G.
Hill brought in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Solo left Zion. G, 21G. Hey. Help!
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
They snap it to Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Hopkins sent in motion. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
43.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Once again, it's Gtowncapp. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Here comes the jet sweep. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. The 20. Big play for KC. 54 yards.
Hey, 43. Attack! Attack!
First down throw. Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Piron.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. He's up the sideline to the 25. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Miami.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go ahead. Hey, 21, TA. Corner, long. Check.
From the gun, here's Tua. sending it deep for Waddle. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Mahomes now on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Hey, Riblet. Yellow. 15.
On third down, Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now. Smash.
They give it to Mostert. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ready.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Hey, turbo one.
They'll try it now with Gtowncapp. And he will have a Dolphins, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Ready.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
Here's a give to Gtowncapp. Here's 3rd and 2.
All right, come on. All right, fellas, listen up. Hut.
They'll try and run it here. It's Gtowncapp. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Watson, Oscar. Long. Hey. Out.
To throw is Tua. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They face 2nd down and 7. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Attack.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Yellow. Hero 15. Hey, 57.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Room to maneuver at the 35. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down, and we've already seen it here today.
That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Hey, 15. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Hill brought in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, get set. TX. Out.
They'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Eskridge. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready, set.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
They'll run right here. It's Gtowncapp. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
This is 1st and 10.
43. Yellow. I don't need to. 15.
Now, Mahomes. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Come back.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. The Dolphins are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line. So a win here for the Dolphins. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. D. Eskridge to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Josh Sweat making the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Get safe. Go ahead. Solo left Zion. G, 21G.
Tua now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. Hey. Solo left Zion. Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. David Long getting to the spot that time. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Go silver, right?
From the 31. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Running in the red zone. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They motion Dotson over left. 1st down, a run with Barkley. They get an even 10 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts. The back grabs it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
63.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go ahead.
Going right back to Mostert. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set. Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get right here. Corner, long. Scat. Eight. Get on.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rocks. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Putting a receiver in motion.
Out.
2nd and 4. He's got Smith. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now with the play clock running down, Mike McDaniel signals for a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
44. Ready. 20 TX.
They send Hill right.
Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop.
Watch it, Oscar. Whoa! Hey!
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw, Hurts. And the man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet, but that's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Go ahead.
They'll try it right with Mostert. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. They're out and set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hurts trying again on second down. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throwing for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. He's got to gain a 6 there. David Long getting to the spot that time. Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up first and 10.
Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
No, hey, 73, 73. Hey, easy, 63. No.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
63. No.
Hurts. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
73. Michael Horner. No.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Out.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense flows over to make the play outside. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Great. Set.
Quick throw left side, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down, here's Tua. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Man in motion here.
Solo left Zion. Out.
He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He's trying another one deep. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Hurts setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go Silver, right?
From the pistol, Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Dolphins put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ready.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Get set. Right.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. He's contained at the line for no gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front.
All right, come on.
1 second sooner, and they got a tackle
21
behind the
G,
line.
21 G.
But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Ready. Ready.
Handoff headed left to Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Shot.
Tua now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Running back sent in motion.
No touchdown.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Very good. Set. Out.
Throwing here, Hurts. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Dolphins take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Ready.
Now a give. It's Mostert headed right. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Keely Ringo making the play.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready, shot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They run it with Mostert. And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Darius Slay with the stop. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Help!
Tua out of the pistol. Getting out to his left. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, no touch that. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. A give left side to Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Turbo three, kick. Out.
It's Mostert on second down. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get set. Let's go. Turbo 1, high. Get on.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the 29. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has the connection to Gainwell. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Hurts throwing again. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Able to find Gainwell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Go Silver, ready?
Trying again, following the sack. It's Dotson on the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the first. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They're right here.
Here's Mostert. No one around. He's got space. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Fine.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Long.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Number 2. Scat. Out.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Silver. Hey!
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
No touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
63.
They kick the running back in motion.
63. 73. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Silver, ready? Alpha. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
No touch. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Right. Crowd left Yanni. Easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver. Hey!
Hurts setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cut near the goal line. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than